Shake, you doing okay?
Yeah, I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you for asking. Jake, you guys just got back from a really long trip, and now you're starting another really long trip. How much mental toughness is a schedule like this requiring of you?
Yeah, it's a grind. I mean, the games are one thing, but it's like you got to deal with the testing and all the other stuff that comes with it. That's the hardest part. But so yeah, it's important that you take your time and get your mental right, and we can come together as a team, focus, and try to get these W's.
Having Joel back on the road, back in the lineup, maybe independently of how many minutes you guys share on the court, how does having him with you and on the bench and available, how does that change the collective mentality that the team has?
Well, I mean, we always go out there to go get wins, but having Joe back is obviously a game changer. Everything that he brings, his leadership skills, all of that has been missed. So, like I said, we're just excited to have the whole team back and go out there and get some W's.
Thanks, Jake.
Keith Pompey. What's up, Shake? How you doing, man?
What's up, man? How you doing?
I'm all right. Hey, Shake, Tobias, we all know Joel, Ben, we know you're having a great season as well. But can you just speak to Tobias this season, and what do you think has been the biggest contributor to his success this year?
I mean, he's just been consistent. He's played at an all-star level from the beginning of the season. He's a bucket in whichever way you want to do it. Post up, shooting off screens, coming off. It doesn't really matter. And his leadership skills also in the locker room. He's always talking, and he's going to tell us when we're doing good, and he's also going to tell us when we got to get our stuff together. So his presence alone has been huge this season.
Thank you, man.
Mm-hmm.
Rich Hoffman.
Hey, Shake, now that we're pretty late in the season, you guys, have one of the best records in the NBA. I was curious what your thoughts have been on the coaching. Just considering, the whole new group of coaches practice like once a month, maybe. Obviously there are different obstacles this year. How they've been able to get you organized. What have your thoughts been on that?
Yeah, I mean, it's been great. They came in and kind of put a whole new system in, and guys have really locked in and bought into it. And I mean, this is kind of the result of it. Everybody's been on the same page, and coach doesn't really care who you are. He's going to coach you the way he coaches you, and if you can just buckle down and lock in on it, he's going to lead us to a success, and that's kind of what you're seeing.
You mentioned the system. Was that part of the the very good defensive run you guys had without Joel? Like best defense in the league over those 10 games. Was that an example of having a system in place and kind of sticking to that script?
Yeah, most definitely. It doesn't really matter who's suiting up in that jersey as long as we're moving as one when it comes to like defensive schemes and being locked into the details on that end. We can be pretty good.